Okay, it's 1 o'clock. I'm going to call the meeting to order, the Detention Center Transition Committee. The meeting was, first of all, let's do roll call. Call the roll, clerk.
David B. Hooten.
Present.
Danny Honeycutt.
Present.
Joe Blau.
Yep.
Michael Taylor.
Here.
Chantel Boso.
Here.
Miles Davidson.
Here and accounted for.
Christy Miller.
Present.
Okay, let's stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Notice that the meeting was properly posted on 6/10/2020. First item, we have members present and are not on WebEx, so we don't need any action item on item 1. Item 2, approve the minutes of June 8th. Do we have a motion to approve the minutes?
So moved.
Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Okay, we have a motion by Danny Honeycutt, second by Christy Miller. All in favor,
Aye. Aye.
say aye. All opposed? Fine, as long as it's done. Okay. Number 3, discuss some possible action to identify and review all contracts. Is there any updates?
I just acknowledge that as some of the amendments come in, we're kicking those back to the vendors, reminding them that they're going to be contracting with the jail authority starting July 1. So it's only been a couple that haven't already been taken care of.
Okay, any discussion? I'll motion to receive the report. Mine isn't letting me motion. Do we have a second?
Second. Aye.
Motion by Michael, second by Danny. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? All right, number 4, discussion and possible action to identify all property listed on county inventory. Do we have anyone that needs to give us an update on that?
I know Bradley Wynn has spoken with Amber in your office, and she's begun work on that list, and I anticipate she'll have it ready by the appropriate timelines.
I spoke with the auditor's office yesterday. We're going to be doing a letter Friday because the original one sent over that was on the agenda was a little bit
They're in the
too
back.
broad. Yeah, I know. So we're going to pare that down as we discussed. It's going to be the property audit being exchanged between the sheriff and the trust. So it's just going to, the letter for Friday will just line that out exactly. So there shouldn't be any issues with that. The one thing that the auditor did ask me was to request from you if you could have 3 or 4 people to help them identify those things. I know Mr. Wynn knows and has the extensive list with the pictures and locations. As I told them, it should go pretty quick. So unless there are things that I didn't cover, Marla, Is there any other things that you need, or?
Would you like to come up to the podium if you, or do you not need to say something? Okay.
And the previous letter had the state auditor's name spelled incorrectly, and we'll make sure that gets corrected this time. For the illustrious Cindy Bird, C-I-N-D-Y. And Danny, so you know, with the passage of the letter Friday, they thought they could get that actually done Monday, Tuesday, with
So
your help.
So you're looking at coming over Monday or Tuesday? Is that right? Okay.
So
Okay.
that's probably a vital piece of information for you to know.
I'll make sure you have it.
Any other discussion? On motion to receive the update? Do we have a second?
Second.
Motion by David Hootman, second by Krista Miller. All in favor, say aye.
Okay.
Opposed? Thank you. Item 5, discussion and possible action to identify costs associated with the reduction of force. Does anyone have any comment?
I would just put out a notice that we've reached out to all our employees, advised them that they have the right to liquidate all, a portion, none of their leave, however they want to handle it. They've been in communication with our personnel division, and so that's moving smoothly. We've talked to the clerk's office, and I believe a check for that will be cut on July 10th.
Yes, there actually will be 3 check runs, just so everyone knows, to cover everything, and we'll make that clear when it's time. Any questions?
Danny, do you have within your existing budget, since these folks are all being terminated as of the 30th, do you have within your existing budget to pay out these leave accruals?
Yes, if everyone liquidated 100% of their leave, we have sufficient amount.
Remember, Budget Board moved $1.25 million to address that issue.
From sheriff's budget.
From the sheriff's budget, yes. Anything further? Motion to receive the report.
So, maybe.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to receive the report. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. Discussion, number 6, discussion possible action to request the Oklahoma County District Attorney's Office to prepare an interlocal agreement between the county and Oklahoma County Criminal Justice Authority.
I believe at this point, all of our MOUs have been authorized and agreed to by both parties, so I think there's no action on this item.
I agree, everything is done and we're good, so no action required on this item. Number 7, discussion of possible action to identify computer, telephone, and other technology needs. If no one has any comments, there is a meeting today at 2:30 in between the IT people from the IT people from the county and my IT people that will be just introducing everyone to each other. And so other than that, no action is
Can I
necessary.
have one question? I wasn't sure where to bring it up, and it mentions telephone, not necessarily an IT question. When someone needs to call the jail after July 1, is it a new phone number? Will they have all new numbers over there? Do you know?
I don't believe they're going to have all new numbers,
Okay.
because we were able to get with MIS and separate out just the numbers we took to law enforcement side. So there may be a few of those, like that main number, 713-1000, would take you to the sheriff's office. Now, the trust is probably we're going to have another number assigned for that, but you know, those little things are starting to pop up.
Yeah. Someone asked me that question, I go, I don't think we've talked about that, so, thank you.
And the intent is that all of this will be dovetailed in so that there is a transition period where we can address those very items that there's certain numbers that haven't even been used in years, and we're going to find them now. So,
Gotcha.
okay.
Thank you.
Motion to receive the report.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed? Okay. Number 8. discussion and possible action to identify and review insurance policies and surety bonds. If nobody has an update, there's no action required. All right, number 9, discussion and possible action to identify and review unfunded or unallocated expenses. Any updates? Seeing none, no action is necessary. Number 10, discussion and possible action to identify and review the timeline, deadlines, and dates. Obviously, July 1 is our go-live date. Other than that, I don't think there's any action needed. Number 11, discussion and possible action making recommendations to one of the following, the Board of County Commissioners, Budget Board, or anything related to the development of separation of employment. Joe, everything taken care of?
I've been, other than us getting the changes necessary to accommodate the leave and outlining the steps that need to be taken, I have not been involved beyond that point. So
Okay.
from visiting with Danny, it sounds like their HR folks are on top of it, and we'll be in good shape.
Any other comments? Motion to receive the update.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Thank you.
I wasn't counting Cody.
Yeah, you were. Number 12, discussion and possible action about making recommendations for items related to the Detention Transition Committee task list. I don't think there's any update needed on that. No action. Or this can be our last meeting, or we could meet possibly one more time after they take over to assess any other things. It's just the pleasure of the board.
I guess we could just do it if
Call the
needed.
chair.
Yeah, call the
Okay.
chair if needed.
So, all right, so I would, we'll just do that. I'll call a meeting should it be needed, otherwise we have no action on that. Citizens' participation, do we have any citizens that would like to participate? Seeing none, board comments. Joe?
None.
Christie?
Now it's going to be a very busy few days, but we'll get there.
Thank you.
What else?
Thank you.
Danny?
Just thank everybody for working through these issues.
Chantel?
None.
I'd like to thank all of you all for being part of this transition committee, because it was an enormous amount of work, but we broke it up into enough small pieces that we were able to accomplish it. And I think this is an exciting and wonderful time for Oklahoma County, and I think it'll be something that we'll look back many years from now and be very proud of the work we did, and I appreciate each one of you for taking the time to do this. So you have my endeared thanks. Do we have a motion to adjourn? We have a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? We're adjourned.